We are starting lesson 3.3, which is another type of inequalities, and it's called compound inequalities. So a compound inequality is two inequalities joined by the word and or by the word or. So we're going to have two inequality symbols this time. Inequalities joined by the word and are called conjunctions. So let's start with conjunction. And I want you to take notes somewhere. You can use the My Notes section of your book in lesson 3.3. You could use a scrap piece of paper. But a conjunction uses the word and. When we graph, conjunctions are connected. So it's one big problem that's connected. So for example, if I have -1 is less than or equal to x, which is less than 4, if I was to graph this on a number line, we're going to have two circles this time. So I put one circle at -1, and we're going to fill it in or close it. I put another circle at 4. This time I'm going to leave it open. And notice my x is in between these two numbers in this compound inequality, in this conjunction. So x is greater than or equal to -1, so we would be shading this way. And x is less than 4, so we'd be shading this way. So we're shading in the middle to connect here. Shading in the middle to connect. Inequalities joined by the word or are called disjunctions. Okay, disjunctions. So disjunction, we use the word or. Disjunction, when we graph, it's disconnected. Some students in the past have been saying if we use the word or, we shade out, or we shade opposite ways. They all start with the word O. So, for example, if I have x is less than or equal to 2, or x is greater than 6, that is a disjunction, separated by the word or. So if I draw my number line, again, I'm going to have two circles here. Because I have two numbers, I have two inequality signs. So we're going to put one circle at 2, and we're going to close it or fill it in. And I need all x values, all numbers less than or equal to that, so we're shading to the left. My next circle is at 6, and I'm going to leave it open because 6 is not included. And we need all x values greater than that, so we're going to shade to the right towards 7, 8, and so on. Notice we shade opposite directions or apart. They're disconnected when we shade. So these are called compound inequalities. And we're going to take a look at these in the book, how to write them, how to graph them, and how to solve.